short study on employment opportunities and requirements for information science and technology graduates. So my group members consist of me, myself, Rishina, Malareshwari, Anjif and Jaideep Prasan. So for now, I would like to talk about the introduction on our topic. So first, I will go for a statement of problem. Malaysian fresh graduates face alarming unemployment issues, and it has become a well-known fact for these graduates. The number of unemployed youths is increasing, and it gets much harder to apply for a job the period of unemployment. The employers contended that the current university curricula do not reflect the current skill requirements. Employers also cited that graduates' lack of communication skills as another major setback. Next is our objectives of this study. To find out the rate of unemployment among software engineering graduates, because my group members and I consist of software engineering graduates. Next, to investigate the reason behind the graduates' unemployment in related fields. For the last one, to find out ways to improve or reduce the unemployment rate amongst graduates of software engineering. So next is methodology. My group member Malareshwari will take over.
Hello, I'm Malareshwari. So today I'm going to present the methodology. So for the research design, the qualitative study, we set actually 10 to 15 questions, open-ended questions to collect data from small number of subjects. And for the selection of participation, establishment, prospective workplace for information science and technology graduates, manageable distance from UK Bali campus, identified through internet, approach via email for participation in this study. And for the individuals holding jobs prospective for information science and technology graduates, approached in person for participation in this study. So for the third part is a method of data collection. First one is interview. So an officer of the participating company was interviewed. The questions was mainly about the employment opportunities, employment requirements, recruitment, and students' preparation for the employment market. There are a total of 8 questions that we asked the interviewee during the interview session. The questions were given in advance through email so that it will be convenient for the interviewee to answer during the interview session. And for the second one is questionnaire. Questions are about the background of information respondent, academic qualification, industrial training for previous and present one, employment and the work-related experience. The questionnaire was given in advance as well, before we collect on the day. For the last part is method of data analysis. So qualitatively, points are picked out from the interview transcript and summarized. Questionnaires responded, tabulated and summarized as well. That's all. Thank you. And the next presentation will be presented by Jaideep Prasan.
My name is Jaideep Prasan, anak lelaki P. Ravinda. Today I would like to present about the scope of the mini research. Okay, first of all, our participating company is Mitsubishi Motors Sdn Bhd. It's located at Seremban 2 Negeri Sembilan, and the company is famous for its quality production of automotive, for instance like car, motorcycles and more. So our interviewee is Irdawati binti Muhammad Zain. She is a sales manager of the Mitsubishi company, and she is in charge of hiring workers who are usually fresh university graduates, especially from software engineering course and also internship. So our date of interview is 12th April 2019. Okay, the last one is questionnaire respondents. Okay, our total number of respondents is 15, and most of them are working as a software tester, and they are working at the Intel Malaysia and Zozo Group, and they had finished their degree in software engineering, computer science and information system. So about the conclusion of our questionnaire, most of them are working as data analyst, software tester, network engineer and web designer, and they are working at a big company like Axiata Group, Intel Malaysia and Maybank Corporation. And most of them they finished their degree in UKM, Unimed, UPM and Ketik. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Anjif, and I will be presenting my part, which is findings. So for our findings, we conducted an interview with Puan Idawati. So we have
few questions that were answered, and the first one is about employment opportunities. About employment opportunities, the madam said that there is no lack of a job when it comes to fresh graduates for software engineering students. Next is the job specifications. For the job specifications, academic achievement is one of the highlighted attributes that they search for fresh graduates, but it is only for the baseline qualification. Hence, other achievement comes along as well. Next is about advice for job search. For advice about job search, they are looking for people, mainly fresh graduates who have very high technical skills and also are flexible enough to adapt to any kind of situations. Hence, soft skills are very highly appreciated. The next question is regarding advice for job application. For job application, people, especially fresh graduates, those who are willing to learn and tackle any challenges have high chances of getting the job. Next, I will be presenting about questionnaire. First is employment prospects. Definitely, experience is one of the highest and most searched attributes when it comes to getting a job. Hence, it holds the highest priority in landing a job, but relevant to the skills required. Second, job specification, requirements and challenges. There exists high competition for vacant jobs among graduates from local universities and also from abroad. Furthermore, when it comes to difficulties in getting a job, the most demanding requirements from an employer is communication skills, especially those who has charisma. Hence, employees who wants a job has to have a very strong leadership skills and also adaptability. Last but not least is adjusting to the job. Employers are definitely going to want to hire workers who are able to perform under pressure and also being confident in the decisions that they make. That's all from me.
Alright, so to conclude our mini research on employment opportunities, there is no problem with job availability, but many graduates fail to land a job due to other factors such as high salary expectations and bad attitude. Broad spectrum of jobs for software engineering graduates. This is based on the company that we interviewed. There's business analyst, requirement engineer, programmer, and website developer. So the example of challenge for requirement engineers, since we are software engineers, we tend to work in a group a lot. So when doing projects in groups, each member would have his or her opinion that may lead to conflicts sooner or later. A method is necessary to find a middle ground for all the team members to comply. Next, for employment requirements, academic qualification is definitely the first requirement that is highlighted. Prior experience in a respective field of work, higher technical skills and soft skills, which are actually very important. It is advisable to graduates to gather some experience, however small, in the relevant field to boost their chances of getting employed. Because as we know, experience is the best resume that we can have to apply for the job. Impressive resume, as this directly portrays the graduate's creativity, organizational skills, and so on.
So for the recommendation, there are 3 here. The first one is search using every resource as possible. A lot of students and young professionals believe in that social networking such as Facebook, LinkedIn, and the likes is the best route for finding a job. However, fresh graduates should always put in effort to approach companies directly and not rely fully on the job opportunities posted online. For the second one is develop your soft skills. When hiring for entry-level positions, almost all employers view communication, teamwork skills, positive attitude is very, very important. For the third one is focus on the jobs you are most passionate about. If you are not eager to work with a company, it will directly show it in the interview. According to our study, most employers have been turned off by an entry-level applicant's bad attitude during the interview session. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Well, the most meaningful lesson I have learned from this project is one, my prospects of employment after graduation. Character and attitude are two of the most important parts that a fresh graduate should work on, as it determines the success rate of being employed. Two, my readiness for the employment market. I am very much prepared to take the step into employment. This mini research has boosted my confidence since I know now aspects of myself that I have to improve in order to adapt well in the working environment. Third, what I will do to prepare myself for employment. I will work on building my character and improving myself as a team player, since software engineering is all about working in teams and brainstorming together to solve a problem.
So for the most meaningful lesson that I learned from this project is the first one, my prospect of employment after graduation. Each fresh graduate should focus more on building their character and improving soft skills, as it became the most important prospect for employment recently. For the second one, my readiness for the employment market. I am so prepared to join the employment market. This mini research had taught me how working environment will be, its importance, and most importantly, how should I prepare myself for employment. Third one, what will I do to prepare myself for employment? I will definitely focus on building my character and improvise my soft skills so that it can help me to survive and get better job, as the competition for job is getting higher recently.
For my reflection, the most meaningful lesson that I learned from this mini research is my prospects of employment after graduation. So, in my point of view, developing soft skill and self-confidence are the most important parts that a fresh graduate should implement, as it will increase the success rate of being employed. And my readiness for the employment market, I am prepared mentally for the employment market. This research has aided me in various ways to motivate myself into the software engineering industry. And the last but not least, what will I do to prepare myself for employment? First of all, I will train myself to be a good employee, and by being disciplined, creative thinking, and also my hard work to get myself for employment. That's all. Thank you.
So for my reflection, there are mainly three lessons that I learned through this mini research. The first one is my prospects on employment after graduation. Based on my opinion, we should not focus a lot on academic marks, albeit it still needs to be highlighted, but instead we should try to maintain having both good academic marks while trying to improve our communication skills. Second is my readiness for the employment market. I am definitely prepared to join the employment market. This research has informed me very well about the skills that I have to equip myself with in order to compete with other job applicants. The third is what will I do in order to prepare myself for employment. Firstly, I will definitely have to start improving my communication skills and also my technical skills, as it can be shown to be useful when it comes to certain companies, while striving for good grades in academic to prove that I am worthy of the position that I am going to apply for. That's all.